Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Underdog Lord. This is Underdog Reviews. I just watched the movie Anchorman and like I said in one of my previous videos, if you stayed to the end, you knew that I was doing this movie this weekend. So Anchorman, very fun movie. It was about Ron Burgundy, if I'm correct. I just write down his first name. So Ron Burgundy is an anchorman. He is one of the biggest anchormen in San Diego, and but he feels very lonely. Um, yeah, I get that. Then when times go, when time goes on, a new they get a new colleague. Veronica something. I just read down Veronica, so anyway, so she is first journalist, but she was I think no wait, she was a journalist, but she wanted to be an anchorwoman, and well, she got it at the end, but we'll go there step by step. And actually, Ron fell in love with her. So yeah, he he and his news team. I'm not gonna name them all because I forget one of the names. So he has his news team. He tried to hit on her, from to get maybe go out with them, and all three of them failed. Then Ron tried it, and he actually still failed, but he tried something. He did a kind of reverse psychology, blah blah. Yeah, English hard. And he said he was offended and all, that she insinuated that he was trying to hit on her. So he said, okay, well, why don't we go go to the city, and I show you around, because I know how it is to be lonely in a new city. So she agreed to that. So, but she said it's not a date. So, anyway, they had a great date and they went to Pleasure Land. And they actually started to date. And well, Ron was very happy and all, and eventually he was driving, driving on the road, on the highway, on the bridge, and he was eating a burrito, and he was full, so he threw it out the window, so eat out the window, and he hit a motorcyclist that was driving next to him. I don't think we got the name of him, so it was Jack Black. So I will refer him as Jack Black because we didn't got the name. So Jack was hit by the burrito. He fell down with his motor. He slid down the road, and yeah, he was pissed because his motor was his baby, and Ron was driving with his dog next to him, Baxter, and the dog got also out of the car, and Jack asked Ron, so, well, yeah, what are the things you love? And he said, well, something, Scotch and Baxter. So what did Jack did? What did Jack do? He picked up Baxter, walked to the side of the bridge, kicked Baxter off the bridge, and fell in the water. And we didn't saw Baxter back. Sorry. We didn't saw him back. So Ron was very, very upset and was crying and all, in the phone booth to the guy whose name I can't remember, because I remember Champ and Brick, played by David coach, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. That's Champ, and Brick was played by Steve Carell. And then you have what's his name? Fuck, I know his name, but I'm blanking on it right now. Paul. Ant-Man. The guy who played Ant-Man. Paul something. He played Mike in Friends, If you're a bit older, and you haven't watched Ant-Man, Paul. I refer him as Mike, because that's easier. So Mike picked up the phone and he heard Ron all crying and shit, and so Ron said that Mike said that he had to be on time or something, I think, and so Ron went running to the news station, but he definitely was too late. So Veronica went in his place and she did the news and she nailed it. She absolutely nailed it. And when Ron came in too late, just after she finished, he said, "Yeah, we can do the news." All messed up and all. And well, they said, not necessary anymore because Veronica did the news. And he was really offended by that. And he thought she was joking when she said that. When she said that she wanted to be a news anchor, an anchorwoman. So he said, "Yeah, we're done, we're through," we're through. But Veronica, she became co-anchor, so she is First it was only Ron in the at screen, and now Veronica is next to him and does the news with him. As just like the co-pilot, in a plane you have the pilot, you have the main guy, and you have the co-pilot who helps him out, or when it's necessary, or shit, or I don't know what the co-pilot actually does. It's definitely a backup, but I don't know what he or she does outside of that. So. Yeah, we're not going into politics. So Ron said way through. She became a co-anchor, and they went back and forth and played insult each other more, and she went as far as because one of her friends, that worked at the news station, said Ron reads everything on the teleprompter. I mean everything. Not everything, anything on the teleprompter, anything. So she wrote down, instead of "Stay classy, San Diego," she wrote down "Go fuck yourself, San Diego," and well, he just read it and blurted out. He said, "Go fuck yourself, San Diego," and he didn't even notice it that he said it. So everybody was upset. The whole city was upset because he was the biggest one of the biggest news anchors. Well, I think he was number one even, and yeah, that didn't went well. So he was fired, and he fell hard. He fell really hard. He was all messed up. He was all messed up, and so Veronica had to do a news story about a panda in the zoo of San Diego, because there was a panda being born. And so she went there and she was pushed into the I think the Kodiak bears habitat. So by the guy who is played by Tim Robinson, the guy from Shawshank Redemption, Andy Dufresne from Shawshank, so she was pushed into the habitat by Tim Robinson's character, and she had to be quiet because all the bears were asleep. I've, they are ferocious bears, so so anyway, they couldn't find her. The rest of her news, her news station couldn't find her because she was down, and so they had to call in Ron. So he was at the bar, and Danny Trejo, picked up the phone, and he handed the phone to Ron, and Ron cleaned himself up and went to the zoo with his news team, and instead of doing the story first, he saved Veronica first by jumping into the habitat, and he regretted that decision immediately. And he said that also, I regretted the decision immediately I went in. And so the news team, his news team went also in, and they fought with the bears, and that became the news story at first. That they were in there. So he did. Eventually, they got saved by Baxter, who was still alive apparently. He came out of the water after. You know when it was in the movie. I don't want to make this video any longer actually. So he did the news story about the little panda that was born with his co-anchor Veronica, and they went back together. Yay. So I will give this movie a thick 8 out of 10 ratings. Movie ratings or news ratings, whatever. So it gets that means it's third place, in the news ranking stories. So third place in the news ranking stories, 8 out of 10 for me. So I want you to like, comment a movie, recommend a movie down in the comment section of a movie or anime. Recommend that in the comment section down below, and subscribe at the channel please. My goal for now, my second goal, because my first goal was reached. If you watched my last video that I uploaded, that's just a thank you to everyone. That's basically it actually, and a bit where I explain why I started to do this. So anyway, it's a big thank you video, and I want you to please subscribe at the channel, because my second goal is 10 subscribers before this end of the year, or just my goal is just to get 10 subscribers, but it would be amazing if 5 of you guys would subscribe, before this end of 2023, or before April the 25th, because then I will be doing YouTube for a year. So I hope you guys will subscribe at my channel. I hope you guys will stay at my channel and watch my reviews, and I hope you guys will leave a like, recommend a movie or anime down below in the comment section, and please subscribe at the channel. I see you tomorrow. Bye guys!